Do you guys remember this, where China did a self-own?
Yeah.
Where they crashed their own ships together?
Yeah, play the footage.
Okay.
Just a little callback here.
Yeah.
I want you guys to remember where this happened. You see that little fire?
Yes.
So that's the Philippines on the right, and China all the way up there in the top. Okay?
Yes.
So where that little fire happened is where two Chinese ships collided in pursuit of a Filipino ship that was in its own waters.
So for those of you who maybe can't see so well, there's a yellow dotted line.
Yeah, that's the Philippines territory.
And that is the Philippines territory, right?
Yes.
And that is internationally recognized, by the way. Mm-hmm. Okay?
It is.
Then you have the red dashed line thing.
9-dash line.
Which is China's own claim, which is not internationally recognized. It's made up.
It's literally made up.
They said, we found an ancient map that says this belongs to us.
That's not how the law works.
No. You can't do that, because if that was the case, being of British heritage myself, I could go and say, I found this old map of the British Empire, so now India belongs to me.
Yes, it makes no
belongs
sense.
to England.
Yeah.
This place belongs, that place, the entire world belongs to England.
Yeah, so they illegally chased a Filipino ship in its own territory, and then crashed into themselves.
Yes, it's the most stupid thing ever.
There's a reason we're showing you this.
Yes.
So just remember this. This is from the Australian, but this is courtesy of the PCG, so Filipino Coast Guard.
Yeah, so the Filipino Coast Guard patrol boat was there. So the Chinese...
In its own water.
By the way, take a look at the Chinese water cannon. They were coming to, basically attack...
In its own
the
water.
Philippines Coast Guard in their own water.
That is the Chinese ship chasing a Filipino Coast Guard off its own coast.
Yes,
in the Philippines coast.
In Filipino waters.
Yes. Just you guys got to drill this home before you see what the gall that China has...
Exactly. It was a Chinese Coast Guard boat, and it was one of their military ships. Both of them chasing this Filipino boat.
In their own water.
Yes, in Filipino waters.
Just so you remember.
Yeah. So they're like, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come spray you. I'm going to attack you in your own territory. This is basically the gist of it. Yes. Oh, look at me. I'm a Chinese Coast Guard boat. I'm making sure we destroy the seas.
And destroy their sovereign ships in their own territory.
And then, oops.
Ah, crap.
That's one of our own Chinese military naval vessels with guns on it.
They crashed into their own military ship.
Yeah, they were like, whoops.
Again, in pursuit of a Filipino vessel.
Which, by the way, it's speculated, but there were a lot of sailors on the front of that Coast Guard ship that are suddenly not there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so possibly lost a bunch of sailors.
Yeah.
Or I should say Chinese seamen.
Yep.
So lost a bunch of Chinese seamen off the edge of that boat.
Yep.
And then China painted it as if the Philippines did something wrong.
But they didn't air the footage.
Oh, they did not show this in China. Nobody has seen this footage in China.
Unless they saw it on foreign news.
Exactly.
So it's interesting that they wouldn't just let this die.
No.
Instead, they had to make an AI cartoon.
Yes.
About this. So just remember, keep this in mind.
This is where it happened.
Before we show this to you.
Yes.
This is where it happened, off the coast of the Philippines.
Yes.
They crashed into themselves in pursuit of a Filipino ship.
Correct.
They have now made this AI cartoon from Xinhua, and it says, the victim playbook: provoke first, cry louder, get filmed out of context, turned into a victim. So what you're about to see is a replay in AI cartoon form of what you just saw.
Yeah, this is China's state media, Xinhua, top CCP news, their propaganda outlet. They put this out on Twitter. Let's take a look.
Back off, please.
That's China.
Oh, that's loud.
You've crossed the line.
Yeah.
My last warning.
Help! He's attacking me! Help!
That's supposed to signify the
water cannon.
So yeah, the little spit. That's supposed to be. Oh, we're just spitting.
So China's
that's their water
turtle.
cannons.
It's getting attacked by a little crab, which is the Philippines.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets spit on by a water cannon, and then now the Philippines like,
Well, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but you know when China's Coast Guards blast these, they've sunk boats, by the way, like fishing boats and things, but they blast these water cannons onto these Filipino ships. They've injured people quite badly. They've smashed glass, hurt people. It's not okay to just do that.
No, but let's see what America does, according to China.
America brings an octopus.
They drop journalists.
Oh, is that
now
what
it's your turn.
Okay.
Help! Somebody help me!
Okay, I've got this on record. Rolling. Clearly the big guy is bullying the small one. Stay with me. Go for an angle. Got it.
Excuse me? He poked me first and pinched me, and it's just water.
Now the big guy has gone totally aggressive.
What is all this fuss about?
You're not supposed to be here.
But I've been here since before your great-grandfather was even a bubble.
Huh? Oh, look at them. The fish can't breathe, the shrimp's barely hanging on, and it's your fault. You're polluting the environment.
Please, they're dying because of the shell you deliberately left behind last time. It's stinking up the place.
You see what this is about is there is a, what do you call it, a grounded military vessel, belongs to the Philippines, and the shoal there. And that's like a military base, basically. That's how they can maintain a presence there. Otherwise, China would just force them out of the entire area. And that's what they're talking about here. But of course, China has been polluting the area.
Yes.
They've been building artificial
We
islands.
showed you last time.
Yeah, they've been using
Cyanide
fishing at night in there. You know, China doesn't care about the environment, especially the sea. So now for them to try and pretend like it's the Philippines grounded ship, which, by the way, isn't polluting anything. No. It's just sitting there, you know?
Haven't even complained yet.
History? Rules? Boring! Let's live in the moment and make some waves!
Wouldn't that be nice to make some real waves?
Stop this dangerous behavior, or I'll have to take action. Ouch!
Keep rolling! Keep rolling! Ah, help! He wants to swallow me!
Proverbial schoolyard bully.
China's been acting more aggressively.
Assertive, aggressive behavior in
David and Goliath confrontation.
Pause that real quick.
Okay.
I just want to quickly, we're not going to dwell.
Yep.
We just watched a video of
Yes.
China crashing into its own military vessel.
Yes.
Because it was harassing and bullying a actual small Chinese Coast Guard vessel.
You mean a Filipino?
A Filipino Coast Guard vessel.
Yes.
And then they made a cartoon about how the Filipino ship was actually bullying them.
Yeah, like as if it was going there and attacking them, pinching it and punching it.
It was in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And they were running away.
I have never seen a Filipino Coast Guard ship attack a Chinese
Never
vessel.
once. Nope.
They're not going up to the big military vessel with guns and bumping into it or something.
The reason I want to show that was it is the most gaslighting opposite of it's post-truth. China
Yes.
lives in post-truth because conveniently they never showed the footage of the actual event to their people.
Yes.
They've rewritten the event and now they've drank their own Kool-Aid.
Dude, it's like COVID. Chinese people in China now believe that COVID came from America.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and a lot of other cranks around the world believe
yes.
that too.
Yeah.
Because China's propaganda is that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
This
Or
is-
people are just that dumb.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But it sets a precedent, right?
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Lane Kendall, said something very funny. He said, turns out when the Chinese destroyer annihilates a Chinese Coast Guard ship, that was harassing the Philippines ship in the Philippines exclusive economic zone. It was America's fault.
Yes.
The more you know. And then he got, you know who went after him?
James Pond. Yeah.
That guy with the horrible
It's
humor.
preposterous.
From that whole series.
From that whole skit. Those sketches, which was very funny.
Yeah.
So he says something, and then Lane says, good point. How dare the United States place a Scarborough Shoal so close to the Philippines and so far from China? Classic imperialism.
Yes,
Because the argument is that the Scarborough Shoal, which is in the Philippines,
Yes.
is somehow America's fault
Yes.
because we put it there. It's a shoal.
Yeah. It's dumb.
And it says, are you questioning the U.S. legitimacy over Guam? And he says, oh, you mean the territory we won while defending your country from Japan?
Yes, exactly.
There's been a very nasty thing happening, by the way.
Yeah.
The Chinese embassy in the U.S. has been saying such nasty things on Twitter.
Yeah.
They've been unleashed recently. I don't know what it is. And the gall that they have to insinuate that the U.S. didn't help save China by nuking Japan while Japan was absolutely decimating and taking over China.
Yep.
The gall to not be thankful for that and then to try to act like the U.S. is the aggressor here is insane.
Well, you know, another thing the Chinese embassy in the U.S. did recently is they took satellite photos of big scenic spots in Taiwan and also Taipei, and they put it and they said, China's Taipei, China's industrial park, China's Sun Moon Lake belongs to one China. This all belongs to China. Claiming it. It's that whole Judy's not your girlfriend thing. They're crazy.
Yeah, he finished off by saying, "No, I'm not questioning that. I'm questioning why Beijing's entire claim to the Filipinos' economic zone comes from a made-up maritime line that didn't exist until 1947."
Yeah, exactly.
Which is true. Anyway, just wanted to show what China is trying to rewrite history again.
I remember you left my spirit with you high as all I
You don't want to have, if you're...
It's not too bad.
Watch it in private if you'd be embarrassed.
Welcome to 中国志,
where we give you the squeeze on the latest juice from China.
Do not squeeze too hard.
So how about my friend the wood snake?
James McNeil is demonstrating genital weightlifting. He is lifting approximately 200 pounds.
We don't know about that.
Sexual desire more than a physically out of shape body.
极品黑猩猩是1992年10月12号在北京动物园。
can almost see it.